All right, just another beautiful Northern California day, and today I'm gonna take you guys for a ride in the Crockett Hills. So there's bathrooms in the parking lot. There's water in the parking lot as well. This ride is gonna be about 13 miles, 1,800 feet of elevation. It's also, probably takes me about 90 minutes going full speed, but that's no brakes or anything. So, and the first thing you want to do is head left after you come through the gate, because heading right is a little trail called Heart Attack Hill. That was where I cut my teeth mountain biking 10 years ago. There were very, very few single track trails in this park, but it was a park, and me and my uncle came out here and rode quite a bit on the fire roads and just climbed and climbed and climbed. And then one day we saw that they put in the new single track, and we were like, oh wow, this is awesome. And from there, years and years have had to go by to get this into something that is really a destination. And if you come on the weekends, it's pretty damn busy. We get climbing pretty quick in the Crockett Hills, and it doesn't stop for a while. This first intersection right here, we're gonna go straight. Add some variety to the ride. We'll come back this way when we finish. So there's not many services in Crockett. There are 2 bars. There's a pizza place, Mexican joint, gas station. There is the J&L market that's up the street a little bit that has Gatorade and candy bars, ice cream, you know, all the essentials. Pain and pleasure, my friends. Pain and pleasure. Seen a good amount of wildlife out here. Foxes, deer, coyotes, turkeys. I'm dying to see a mountain lion, as long as I don't die when I see one. Okay, we're gonna take a right at this intersection right here. It's basically a dead end up ahead, so if you take it, you'll come right back. Okay, this intersection, we're gonna keep heading straight. When our way back, we're gonna go downhill here. Okay, we're gonna hang a left and go into the tunnel here. Once we come out of the tunnel, and hit the single track straight ahead. Yeah. This trail's healed up pretty nicely. There was a good amount of cow damage out here a few weeks ago, but it's feeling a lot better now. Straight at this little intersection. Splitting the trail here, I'm gonna go right. She's gonna go left. Oh, baby. Yeah, this section's still pretty tore up. There's a lot of little crisscrossing trails out here because this is the watering hole for the cows. Extra damaged out here. So just follow the clear single track. Okay, at this split right here, I take a right. Ends up in the same spot, but I like to make it a little harder on myself. You can tell not many people take this way, how overgrown it is. Once you get to this helipad area, any trail works. You just got to make it to the gate that's straight ahead from here. Man, the flies are heavy today. All right, we're going through the gate, and now we're gonna hit the Sugar City Trail, also known as the Flow Trail. Most tiring downhill on earth. Snake. Snake. gonna get a tick up my nose. Oh, there's a tick. Ah, oh, Jesus. Get to the fire road. Yikes. There's tick number 1, tick number 2, tick number 3. Very itchy, very sweaty. Let's get back on it. Oh yeah, so once you come down, let's hang a left on the fire road. I love this big valley out here. It's just so cool to be in this big wide open space. You know, very, very few people make it out this far. It's just kind of neat to have it all to yourself. Okay, we're gonna cross that creek. We're gonna cut into this fence right here. It's one of the perks of having the long leg hair. It's a shield against the ticks. Gives them some barricades to actually get to my skin. Once we get to this intersection up here, we're gonna hang a left and start doing a hellacious climb. It's really quite horrific. We're gonna get a nice downhill as a reward. There is single track off to the right over here, but it's really not ready. I think they have more plans to cut some more trails back there, so we're gonna leave it out of the ride guide today. And now we climb. You guys watching, feel free to take a break. I'm gonna keep climbing. All right, we made it. Look for the trail off to the left here. A little more climbing before we begin our descent. Probably a few more ticks too. This stuff is so overgrown, I don't even recognize it. Now I recognize where I'm at. God, that's funny. My legs have never been more itchy in my entire life. This is much more overgrown than normal. Don't worry about it. It won't be this overgrown when you ride. Unless you're coming out like next week. Oh, it's an adventure today. Tick number 7 jumped on me while I was switching my GoPro battery. Then the mosquitoes found me as well, so it's like Africa out here. Yeah. That makes it all worth it. Okay, now we're gonna retrace our steps back to where the flow trail spat us out to that fire road. Every day I'm suffering, suffering. You know, doing this ride out here just reminds me of the first few times I would come out here with my uncle and just suffer and die and just be so uncomfortable. But that's what mountain biking teaches you, how to suffer, how to get in that zone where you're just suffering enough to get better. And it's kind of like it's like a metaphor for life. If you're not pushing yourself, if you're not a little uncomfortable, you're not gonna grow. Go out there, do something that scares you. Do something that friggin' makes you uncomfortable. Because after a few times, you get used to it. All right, now we're coming back to that slab where we started, and we're just gonna retrace our steps for quite a long time. Oh, it's a fresh pile. My immune system's getting a nice workout today. Itchy grass and thistles, ticks, mosquitoes, cow poop in my eyes and mouth. But don't be discouraged. This is a fun place to ride. That section really beat the hell out of my bike. All right, the number one tip, put it in an easy gear after you come out of the tunnel, because it's always hard. We're still retracing our steps. Okay, so here's the split. Gonna hang a left here and go on down. This is a very fun downhill, but I'm very cautious. Very rarely have this trail to yourself, and I broke my hand out here previously, so try to ride within my limits. All right, now we're retracing our steps all the way back to the car. So 8 ticks withstanding. It was a fun ride. Don't let that discourage you. It's usually not that overgrown. Come on out, enjoy the Crockett Hills. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you out on the trail. Link to the setup down below in the description. That's on Competitive Cyclist. It'll pretty much have the same setup that I rode right here with all the stats and specs. And I just can't get over how good it felt. I don't know if it was the tires, the NB rims, the dropper